I think in my case it was a natural fit. I was a mechanic already. I like mechanical things, making things work, and it's a mechanical business. You know, a pilot's not A and P per se, but you better know your systems and how things work and how things operate, and that makes you a much safer flyer.
Traffic Archer 7820 Charlie, right downwind for 36, please summit.
Chris Kershield, CFI, CFII, MEI here at Summit Flight Academy. At the downtown airport for a good portion of it, but I did some of my multi-engine training here with Summit with Jeremy, and then my seaplane training down in Florida. I worked for a company that did work on oil rigs down in the Gulf, and we used to go all over the place. And they had their own cargo planes and helicopters, and sometimes we would get choppered out to go work. And so you get, like at Gulf Shores, Alabama, you get on a helicopter with all your tools and gear and everything, and they would chopper you out. And the pilots seemed like they were having the most fun out of anybody. And so it wasn't a short, just short list of questions where they were like, oh yeah, this is a great job, travel a lot. And I was like, all right, you got me, I'm sold. Man, it's an awesome school. It's the dispatch rate is really high. Having your own in-house maintenance. I literally just will shout across the ramp, be like, hey, Daniel, come look at this problem. But the airplanes are in great shape. They're well taken care of, and that I like that. So like in one of our airplanes, it's got an old classic OBS, and you're gonna go teach them holds. And I can just click the moving map, the GPS off, send them out and make them struggle under the hood and go fly, and figure it out. Then all of a sudden, when you upgrade them to the more advanced avionics, they're just hype. They're just so on top of it. I've never had a student struggle in a check ride, not even once, just highly proficient on everything, because now that they know and understand what they're trying to do, the avionics actually make them better instead of just making them adequate, when without them they would be inadequate. Okay, so if you're already a commercial pilot, then the multi-engine training is actually really simple. You have to fly in accordance with the ACS standards and get an endorsement from an instructor. There is no time requirement. The twin engine training program is fantastic. The airplane is extremely, it's a good instruction airplane, but it's also, it's reliable, it's safe. We've never had an issue with the engines not coming back on. Training is structured the way it is. You go through private and instrument and commercial. That way when you do your multi-engine check ride, it's a commercial add-on. So all the privileges that you have are now applied to the twin engine airplane. That's pretty much it. From that point, we take you all the way through. We do the ground, teach you the systems, teach you the maneuvers, make sure that you're proficient, get you the examiner. That's all taken care of for you, all rolled into the cost. And the examiners are great. They treat us with a lot of respect. The school has a lot of cachet. So amongst the examiners, it's got a reputation for outstanding training. Yeah, if you're interested in flight training and becoming a joy flyer or a career pilot, Summit Aviation is absolutely a destination that you need to consider very seriously. The instructors here are fantastic, knowledgeable, dedicated to their craft, dedicated to making sure that the students succeed. The student body is actually very close-knit. There's a group of pilots around that are almost your personal support group that will help you along with the ground school and the training. The administrators are fantastic. They're there to help you. That's their entire purpose, is anything that you need, questions that you have, it can be facilitated for you. The maintenance is in-house. The owners are always around and easy to get a hold of. It's really a fantastic place, a great airport, great airplanes. Couldn't recommend it enough.